Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to be teaching you the classic color change, also known as the Erdnase change or Transformation 1 in the Expert at the Card Table. So I'm just going to go through this kind of quickly and I'm going to teach you this really cool subtlety that you can add that will just make it infinitely better. So what you need to start off with is a double lift, which is just two cards obviously as one if you don't know that already. So flip over two cards as one, so you have something like this, okay, but it should look like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand and you're going to cover the card completely, like this. Just slap it down on there, just kind of look at where my hand is, and it should about look like that. Okay? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to keep your hand still, and with this finger here, you're going to push the deck back. So you're going to do something like, sort of like that, but a little less exaggerated. So I'm pushing the deck back like this. And that's a big mistake that a lot of people make, because a lot of people do something like this, and it doesn't look quite as good. So the concept behind doing this method is that you can see the card doesn't move, but you still are going to have access to the card underneath it. See, when you do it this way, everyone knows that you have access to this card, even if they might not guess it. It makes it just a little bit more clean if you were to do it this way. So cover the card, and with this finger push back the deck. And you can kind of leave this open as you do this. So I'm pushing back the deck, and I now have access to this card. And with this part of my hand, I'm going to slide that card out. Okay? See this? I'm sliding the card out. And as this is happening, I'm going to square the card back up. So it was out like this. I'm going to push it back to where it needs to be. So push the card back here, and then about right here I push the card back. And it's just the most subtle moment to do it. So here, so push back the deck. This part of the hand, this really fleshy part here, is going to grab hold of this here and slide it out until it's in a palm like this. So the card is right here, and now I'm going to come back up. I'm going to square this card up with this finger. I'm going to come back over it, cover the card completely, and then I've done the change. Okay, now this is going to take some practice to get it down smoothly and be able to do it without any like picking and anything like that. It is kind of difficult at times. So again, something like that. There's also little subtleties you can add, like you know, coming around, or I guess I would square the card up first, so it'd be like stuff like that. You can mess around with it, try some of that stuff or that or whatever you want to do, something like this. Whatever you think is going to look the best will work. So I'm going to teach you the subtlety now. This is a Vernon idea, I believe. Cover the card just the same, and then right here you've completed the change, but you're not going to reveal it. And you'll fool yourself in the mirror with this one. This is fun. So cover the card, and then before you reveal it, show that there's nothing in your hand. Okay? And then when you turn back around, you're going to just cover the card again and palm it away, and then do the change. And basically that kind of just removes this little motion here as just rubbing, and then bam. And it just seems way more impossible. So experiment with that. I'll show you one more time. Just a quick run through. Double lift. Cover the card, push the deck back, grab a hold of this with the fleshy part of your hand, slide it out, cover it, point here as you know, it's like here, they don't even see it, and then you palm the card as you turn back around. Okay, I'm just doing this on my way back down. Okay, so just like that. Oops, that was a bad one. Like this, palm the card, and then you can change it, and it seems so impossible. And I call this a classic color change because though it is in Erdnase, and Erdnase probably may have come up with it by himself, I'm not really sure. It is in the book, and many people just assume that that's Erdnase's, that's his, like, you know, like he created it, and so they call it the Erdnase color change, also because it's the most prominent source to learn it. So they call it the Erdnase color change, which is actually kind of silly because there's 6 other Erdnase changes. But actually, I believe Houdini is credited with this move, so I just call it the classic color change, and I think it's best if everyone calls it the classic color change because it's more historically accurate. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see more stuff like this, like and subscribe. Peace. Peace out.